We've just added scene templates to your Riverside Editor, which means faster results and even more professional looking videos. So, what you used to have to do very recently is to create scenes and save those scenes. You'd have to move around the text, make sure that everything is exactly how you want it to be, and then save that scene. But what we've added now is templates that are already created by us, so it takes out all that legwork for you. And the coolest part is that they're already going to be set in the brand settings that you created in your brand kit. So the colors, the fonts, all of that will already be applied in that template if you set them in your brand kit. So let me show you exactly what I mean. So I'm in my Riverside community workshop that I recently hosted, and I know that a huge piece of feedback that we get from all of you is that it can be really tedious to add your speaker names every time that somebody's appearing on screen and make sure that they're always in the same spot, for example. So I'm going to go into a part where I am speaking by myself, and I'm going to press scene right here. You could choose between this scene and similar scenes, but for this, I'm going to do similar scenes that it applies to every time that I appear on screen by myself. And I'm going to choose this setting that has a speaker name and a title under it. So you'll see right here on the timeline that every time that I appear on screen alone, you will now have that speaker name and my title come under it. And it'll animate too, and be in the fonts that I set in my brand kit. So it is already on brand for me. So you could see right here, once I add my name, it'll just show up like this. And it animates really nicely and goes off the page really nicely as well. Let me show you another example. So I like at the end to talk a little about this community and have people join. So what I want to do over here is I want to press the scene, choose the template, and I want there to be text that shows up. So you could see when I click that, it already has the background that I set in my brand kit. And it already will put in a place for me to write in any text. So you'll see right here, it transfers over to a title and some bullet points. Last thing I'll show you, screen shares. So I'm going to go over here to scene. Over in templates, I'm going to choose this one that has two. And then every time that there are two people on screen, you'll see that it is the same across the board. One last thing that I'll show you is that over here, once you go to 9:16, you can actually find that there are templates for every aspect ratio, and all of them are based on what we think looks best for that medium. Try out those scene templates and let us know what you think. Really excited to add this to the editor lineup.